Are you ready? It feels so surreal, I don't know why, but we've never done anything like this before.
We're Amy and Wes, and usually we're living off-grid on our narrowboat, but one thing we've never tried is life in a van.
We love adventuring and exploring on our boat, and we're intrigued to find out if we could get on in an even smaller space.
So we've hired Maureen from Quirky Campers, a stunning self-converted camper who is much bigger than anything we've ever driven before, but much smaller than anything we've tried to live in before. So we've packed all of our stuff for a long weekend of camping. So if you want to know what it's like trying van life for the very first time ever, subscribe and buckle up.
It's going to be a fun ride.
So we've just had the lowdown, the handover. I think we're ready to go.
We haven't driven a van like this before. We've had like a little go in the car park with Rob and Isabel's van. They were like giving us the tutorial.
We've hired smaller vans, but nothing this big. And it's very exciting.
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go, Maureen. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're going. I'm driving a van over.
So we've just pulled over to swap so we can both get used to driving on like the smaller roads before we go on the motorway. I've never driven a van. Wes has driven a small one, but I've not even driven a small one.
How does it feel?
Pretty good. I mean, it's the corners that makes it nervous because it's so much bigger than a car.
I found it weird how you can hear everything like rattling behind. Hey, look at that. Beep beep, Maureen's coming through. Amy's ended up having to go squeeze past the car.
I've got room.
Yep, you're alright.
Beep beep! I'm driving a van. I don't know if I'm quite ready to go on the motorway. Otherwise it's going to do that, but I'm glad I definitely had to go driving it.
Yeah.
Because it is something that we would love to do one time, so it's good to get the confidence.
Yeah, but it is scarier driving this van in a way because it's not our van. Like if it was our van and you scuffed it on a tree or something, it's fine. Hey, it smashed it. That's brilliant. Here we go, we're heading for the big roads now. Going towards the motorway.
Beep beep, Maureen coming through.
Get out of the way.
Do you like driving her?
It's really fun. I just feel like a big kid, just like, give me a big van to drive around. It's great fun. Mate, this is so fun. I just can't get over the fact that I'm driving this giant thing and our kitchen's just there. Well, that's the one downside to vans though, is that on Gigi you can actually just make a bit of lunch, make a cup of tea. I think you'd get quite a lot of trouble if you did that at 60 miles an hour.
We're just pulled over for some snacks and Wes is trying to find the quietest. They're all empty.
I think I can go here.
The quietest, easiest car parking space.
Yeah. Go on, Maureen. This is the one bit that I'm more nervous about, is parking in a car park.
You can put it like here, there's no one here. We've come to the very back of the car park.
Oh, I've overshot that, haven't I?
It's alright, no, keep going.
You reckon?
Yeah, you'll line up quite nicely. Yeah.
Oh, mate! Go on, Maureen!
And just hang over at the back. That's fine, stop.
Yeah?
Come on, Wes!
I've parked Maureen in a car park, Amy. Drive number 1, or drive part 1, complete. Absolutely loving it so far.
It's really fun. It's exciting, like having everything there. I'm excited to get set up in the evening and stuff.
Yeah.
You're loving driving it, aren't you?
It's so fun. I thought it might be a bit scary and a bit daunting, but no, it's brilliant. He said something about you have to like unlock it, then pull it. She is open. Come on, Maureen.
Again and then pull it.
Oh yeah. Lock. Unlock. There we go.
What are you doing?
It's just so weird.
He's having a mid-road trip wee. Morrison's car park.
There was no toilets. I thought there'd be toilets in Morrison's, but there wasn't.
Don't act like you weren't excited to do a wee in a Morrison's car park.
A bit excited. Alright, Amy's doing a sweep to make sure we've stowed everything, because on a boat you can put it on the side and it won't go anywhere.
Yeah, we've got to consider things sliding everywhere.
She might not list like Gigi does, but she definitely does move a lot more, just generally.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Alright, road trip snacks acquired. Let's go, Maureen. Ready?
You're going out that way.
We haven't forgotten anything, have we? We've not like... I don't know.
Left the steps out there. No. Everything's...
So much more to consider. Oh, tight squeeze. Wobble.
Slow lorries and slow Maureens.
Come on, Maureen. My foot's to the floor. She can do it though. She's actually quite nippy, but you can really feel in a van this big when you go in up a hill. It slows right down.
Take the exit, then at the Narrowboat. Take the first exit.
Nearly at the campsite. We are camping at Quirky Boat Show, which we have also done a vlog on. You can check it out here. But yeah, nearly there. Get ready to set up.
Where we are, we were moored down there last year.
All the boats are in place.
Woo! We made it, buddy.
Here we are. Woohoo!
Look how early we are.
Hiya.
Hiya.
We're in their campsite.
Do you know where you're going, or
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
down there on the
just
right.
where that silver van's going into the
Lovely.
right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we've got our pitch. Let's set up. We're all in. We've got our set up and we're just unpacking the van. It's got loads of storage.
And while we're busy unpacking, why don't we give you a look around Maureen?
Fancy a tour? Come on in. So as you come in, we've got this really nice dinette area. So it's got a wider bench here, a table, it's quite a big table, and another chair there. It also folds out into a sofa or a little single bed as well, so it sleeps 3.
Much like narrowboats as well, space and storage is optimum. So we've got some storage in there for blankets and such, and this is the poo room with a little Thetford porta potty cassette toilet. Very handy. Slightly unique on Maureen, under this seat is a really big speaker, which is pretty cool.
And then on this side we have got the kitchen. So quite a big worktop, got a big sink with a little bowl in there and a tap, which has got different options, very cool. And then it's also got this fold out extra worktop, which comes in really handy as well. And then there's this quite handy shelf for keeping our toothbrushes, sun cream, tea bags, bits and bobs. A good gas double burner with a nice kettle chopping board and like magnetic storage. And under here are these nice big pull-out drawers, and there are 6 of them. Food in here, pots and pans, toilet roll, cleaning things. Just loads of storage in here.
And then on the opposite side, we've got 3 drawers for all of our clothes. There's a little handy cutlery drawer. And then at the top is a nice big cupboard, which we've used for camera gear, but I'm sure you could use it for loads of other stuff. And a little kitchen roll holder, which is very handy. Cables, that sort of thing. And then at the back down here, we've got a fridge, which is actually a really good size with a little ice box. Another little storage box and a little step. We've also got the little diesel heater out down there. And then on this side, this is the control for the diesel here. So you can change it from bed and then it comes out from there. So above us we've got the Max air fan, which is a van essential for ventilation, keeping the temperature right. And then above the cab, we've got a space for our raincoats, bags, jackets, hats, that sort of thing. There's also some handy little curtains, so you can close off the van from the cab.
And the sink comes out into a grey waste container that you can collect in this thing. There's also the gas bottle stored in there. And this is the bedroom. And a nice big double bed. The bed is super comfy. I think they said it's an 11-inch mattress. There's some fans and some little lighting as well. And I think the owner said they really like pop sockets. So they've got one for their iPad and phone, and they can watch telly from bed as well, which is pretty cool. Now let's look at the garage.
So this is the garage. It's underneath the bed, and again there's tons of storage under here for all your dirty bits, your boots, your little picnic tables, your chairs, that sort of thing. But it's also where they've got all the electronics. The inverter, there's all the wiring, there's the battery bank itself, there's the back of the fridge, and then the back of the diesel heater as well. And on this side is a really cool water tank because it conforms to the shape of the wheel arch. So there's loads of water that we can store in here to drink and wash stuff with, and it doesn't take up any additional space.
And then the back doors have got a window in each, which we really liked because you can stick your head out in the morning. Some cleaning stuff, and the blinds are pretty cool. You can do that to completely black them out. Do that for a net, and do that, and then you can open the window. And then the front is pretty standard van front. Loads of pockets in vans, which are always pretty good. The middle seat can be used as a little table when there's 2 of you, or the 3rd chair, which is very cool. Got some storage up here as well. Pretty standard front of the van, but it's cool to drive.
So that's Maureen.
She's really cool. What do you think? We'll put the link down below if you do want to hire her, and back to the video.
Right, here we go. It's just a boil in the bag job.
Yeah.
Amy, I'm guessing at how you use this.
Yeah, I don't know either, so.
Here we go. Oh, it's going well.
It did light. Now it's showing me up.
Wow. Just have to light it with much more reliable gas flame. Oh, that's upsetting. Easy, easy. Easy. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is the one.
You usually have to light a corner.
It's going. We're going.
Got it?
Yeah. We're officially barbecuing.
So we are all set up at Crick with our campsite. Perfect setup.
Everything's unpacked in the vans, so naturally the first thing that we need to do is have a barbecue. Cheers, everyone. Had a lovely little barbecue. It's time to get cosy for our first night in van. On board is what we'd normally say, but what's the, I don't know what a van equivalent is. Draw our little curtains.
We've got the diesel heater on, so it's really toasty in here.
It's actually really cold outside.
Washing the pots. Look at this.
We've got our own little water pump. The lights flicker when the water pump kicks in.
How does it?
Yeah. It's kind of novel for us to do this because there's like things like a 12-volt system and inverters and water pumps is all very familiar to us. It's just like smaller scale. So it's kind of nice going into it knowing the basics of being off-grid and then just seeing it in a slightly different light.
One thing that we're not used to though is having a grey waste tank. So all of the water, usually we're on our boat, will just go straight into the canal, our grey water. But here you put it in like a little tank under the van and it collects it, so you're not kind of spewing it out on the grass and stuff. And then you take it and dispose of it there. But that's, yeah, that's different. Grey water is just like, it's not sewage, it's just like your sink water, food waste, that kind of stuff. Okay, we're settled into our campsite. We have had a lovely evening.
And it's time to get cosy and ready for bed.
Oh, it's so cozy in here.
It's really cosy.
Oh, this is so exciting. Our first ever night sleeping in a van. We've never done it before.
No. Oh yes, I could see this so far.
I can get used to this. Definitely.
Yeah, we're in a van.
I'm brushing my teeth in the car park. It's so exciting. Time for bed. You don't actually know if Wes fits across. I can fit, or I can just fit.
Right.
Oh!
Oh,
watch your head.
Just mashed my head. I mean, I do, but it's like the exact height of me. It sort of comes up to my eyebrows. It's quite snug. I might need to bend a little bit or I'm going to hit my eyebrows.
Right. We will see you in the morning and we'll report back how our first ever night goes. Good night.
Night.
Morning.
We're in a van.
It's so exciting. It's like other camper vans and stuff. I love camping. Morning, campers!
crawl out of the hole. Hello, everyone. Sunny.
Cup of tea, my love.
Go on then, lad. First things first. Just gonna go round to the garage. We've got all of our storage stuff in here. Just gonna grab our Crocs. Would you like a Croc, my love?
Oh, a little exchange from the garage.
Thank you. Maureen has actually got a cheeky little inverter as well. We don't need it for much, but we've got to charge our camera batteries and stuff. But it's not quite like GG, so it's like how we used to have to do it on GG, where we have to make note of the voltage, only turn it on when we need it. So we're just going to turn it on for an hour or so while we make some breakfast. Just to make sure I don't forget that the inverter's on. Where are you off to, Amy? On a morning walk?
Checking out the toilet block.
Yeah. You hadn't already guessed as well, yes, we do have a little porta potty toilet in the van, but there is a toilet block. We're going to use that because then it's just less to have to worry about emptying ourselves. Camera batteries are full. Thank you, Mr. Inverter. Still on 13.6 volts because she's got a beast of a solar panel on the roof. And it is very sunny.
Sausage sandwich. Is really hit and it's raining. Typical England. But one amazing thing about Maureen, you can turn the diesel heater on from bed and it warms us up and we don't even have to get up. Imagine being in a tent right now.
And then even if we need to go to the toilet, we can just go to the toilet in the warm comfort of Maureen.
And quite possibly the best thing. Would you like a cup of tea?
Go on there, lad.
Whoa! Don't even have to get up. Beans and potato waffles for breakfast on our little stove. Oh, we could get used to this. Espresso macchiato.
So far, very much enjoying van life. It's just, I don't know. I think because we're used to living on a narrowboat, this just feels like novel but similar. So it's kind of like familiar but different.
It's easier than I thought it would be as well to like adapt to the space. Especially because there's like 4 of us in a space, like in and out, in and out. Obviously if there was just the 2 of us, there'd even be less. But you're like, yes.
I think humans just are very adaptable. But yeah, we're really enjoying it. We're still like very much all in on the boat. And then like at some point we might go all in on a van.
But not for a few years yet. But I think...
There's a little taster, yeah.
I think we could get used to like hiring one more often, like this.
Really good.
2 first milk.
What is this?
You're having 1 toast, 1
Sounds good.
waffle.
Apparently.
I'll just put them in.
Oh, that toast looks great.
Toast that up a bit more while we dish up.
I'm fine with bread in it, mate.
Bread is also fine.
Really?
Yeah.
That is just warm bread though.
Excellent.
Oh,
Don't spit them.
love beans on a nice crisp bit of toast.
There will be more beans.
Look at that. Lovely. Why didn't we put these on the table?
Oh, there is a tidying action. But also this is just more fun.
Team building. Alright, breakfast is served.
I'll have these.
So we've packed up our little campsite because we need to go and do the facilities and then we're going somewhere quite exciting.
We've just finished a quick boat show, which is where we've mostly had Maureen the campervan. Check it out. But we've got her for one more night, and rather than being in a campsite, we thought we'd take her to her true potential.
But first, van facilities.
So Wes did the driving here. I'm going to have a go at driving Maureen now. Feels so big.
Before Amy pulls off, just need to get the waste tank out, which that isn't something that we are used to.
So this is all of our like sink water.
Your grey water.
Put the lid on first. Oh, the lid's under there.
Oh, okay. Much easier when it just goes into the canal. Right, you want to drive Maureen round and I'll wheel that over. Way. It's because she's been sat. So it'll be like, you'll probably have to give it a little bit of welly.
Time to fill up the water tank. This is like what we do on the boat.
Ready?
Ready?
Right, next up is the toilet, which we're very used to, and the grey water, which I think all goes into the Elson. This is a slightly different toilet to what we're used to. I don't know how to get the cassette out. This bit feels like home.
Maureen's also got a cassette toilet, which we have on the boat. And the campsite has just got this Elson disposal point here. Oh, you've got to have good aim.
I'd drop that in there, that would have been game over.
Lovely. Have 2 minutes this?
May as well. That's better. And then that.
Nice. Slide the toilet back in its little cupboard. Oh my god, it's so windy.
Oh. Oh. Ready?
Yeah. So we are en route to our park up. We've been using the app Park for Night, and I have to say it's quite stressful looking for a park up. I think England isn't that well set up as much as other countries, and yeah, we've been like scrolling and looking in like a general area, and it's like reading the reviews of park ups, it's like some dodgy activities go on sometimes, and yeah, so I don't know, there's that side of it that like is a little bit stressful.
Yeah, we were we were peripherally aware of that stuff, but it's more prolific than I thought.
Yeah, like I thought like most park ups were alright, but it seems like everyone that I've been reading reviews on is like, oh, if you're all right with that taking place. Yeah, hopefully we found one. It is now 6 o'clock, so we're nearly there. Hopefully it's all good, but ooh, I'm excited and nervous for our first park up. Quite a few potholes here, so hope nothing falls off. Oh, this is so nice.
It might not be like proper wild camping, but camping in a forest for a night is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're on an official campsite because a random park up was a little bit much for our first night, but yeah, this is cool.
This is nice. Oh, this bit's cool.
This is a pretty cool campsite. We're at Takaroo, and it's kind of like a off-grid campsite in the forest. Amazing, we're really excited. We're gonna have a super chilled night in the forest. We're gonna play some D&D, go on dog walks, and just have a chill time. Up on our last day, and of course it's raining loads, so we were going to go on a dog walk in the forest, but not really dog walk weather, so cup of tea inside Maureen and maybe some breakfast before we head back and hand her in. I don't want to hand her in, I've had such a good time. It's so pretty here as well. Morning. You sleep all right? Do you like the rain sounds?
Yeah, so peaceful. We'll just stay here and just see how long we get away with it.
Cup of tea?
Time to go.
Right, time to get Maureen back. It is really fun to drive a van. I'm not as confident as Wes, but I'm glad that I had a go.
Yeah, he did really well.
When worlds collide. Our narrowboat is in there. We're just pulling up to the marina to drop some stuff off.
that's it for our first experience of van life.
Don't worry if you like our Narrowboat content, we're not going anywhere just yet, but I think it is safe to say that we've caught another bug.
Yeah, we have always said we want to be all in on either the boat or the van, so we're not going to get one, but it's nice to know that if we do ever want to do hire one again or something, that we love it just as much as we do Narrowboat life.
It's just been so great. We thought, like, even though we live on a narrowboat, we thought, oh, this space will probably be too small. We are very adaptable to the space, so it just hasn't felt like an issue.
No, it's been really fun. We've done van life in rainy conditions.
Yeah.
We had a minor issue with the engine, which was sorted, and also we kind of struggled for a park up. So I feel like we've had quite a few of the downsides to like balance out the upsides, and we still love it overall. So
Yeah, it's been so good. We're quite sad to give Maureen back, admittedly. I think it would be nice if we could just hop on the Eurotunnel and just drive off into the sunset and go on the run for the rest of our lives. But no, we still want to go back on Gigi, but we are going to be sad to see the back of Maureen. She has been amazing.
And we're not affiliated with them in any way, but we genuinely think that the Quirky Campers like service and website is really cool. It's people that have their own camper vans, and like a lot of them are self-converts, and then they kind of use them and hire them out when they're not in use. So it's kind of really cool to get to hire one that's like someone's, rather than like a commercial hire one. This one's like got homely touches, and it's kind of like, I feel
quirky.
like it's more realistic, and yeah, it's quirky. So definitely check it out if you think that you might enjoy hiring a camper van. If you don't know who we are and you found us because of this van video, we're Amy and Wes, and we live on our Narrowboat full time, travelling around the UK canals and rivers. So if you are interested in seeing that side of off-grid living, check us out and subscribe, please. We would love to have you.
We wanted to give a massive shout out to our chip pals over on Patreon. We've got like another little sneaky tiny little thing for you guys. So if you're interested in becoming a chip pal, check the link in the description.
And we will see you in the next one.